Welcome to the Fandom Comedy Club. How may I help you today?
Yes, I'll have a, Mineta bashing joke. He should be expelled. He can't be a hero.
How original.
He's an annoying little pervert.
Daring today, aren't we? Mineta Minoru irritates me for several reasons. Obviously, he is a highly annoying character and borders on being predatorial with his classmates. But the thing that really gets my goat is the fact that he could have been much more as a character, and he still could be very interesting if Horikoshi would just get over himself. I'm the Average Joe, your friendly neighborhood jack of all fandoms. Let me tell you why Mineta is wasted potential. The thing that makes Horikoshi's writing style work so well is the fact that he's able to take basic character archetypes and expand on them to give them more normal reasons why they may act the way they do. He wasn't satisfied with just making an angry narcissistic bully. He spent the time to show us exactly why the bully behaves the way he does, and subverts the trope by giving him actual depth and development for his character. He could have easily just given us the cold, distant rival with a story that no one would believe, but instead he gave the rival a real human backstory that explains why he ended up the way he did. And this isn't the generic, oh, a warlord came to my village and murdered everyone and that's why I hate life. It's something that we as an audience can understand and relate to. Even in the manga now, both of these characters are expanding even further, and they're proving that they still have a long way to go. Because they're thinking, reasoning human beings who don't just magically drop their baggage on a dime. These are just two examples. The story is filled with characters who take tropes and make them new and interesting again. The reason I bring this up in a video about Mineta is one question that I have to ask. In this world of fleshed out characters, why is Mineta still just an annoying little pervert? Okay, to be fair, Horikoshi did give us half the work, because looking at his backstory, we can see that it's very clear why he behaves the way he does in the first place. He's desperate and starved of attention of any kind, and acting out is the only way people notice him. Somewhere along the way, Mineta decided that no woman would ever truly love him because of his less than appealing physique, so why bother trying to get it seriously in the first place? And if I may go out on a limb here, we already know that he's a fan of highly explicit content, so I'd venture he's also gotten hooked on adult videos somewhere along the way. Look up the kind of damage that does to your ability to interact with other humans. Mineta is clearly the textbook definition of a sympathetic incel. That's the kind that everyone thinks they are, but is actually very rare among cell culture. This alone could make for a fascinating redemption arc, maybe even surpassing Endeavor's. Have Mineta learn that he is wrong to treat women this way, seek restitution with the people he's hurt, and get his acts together to be a real hero. So many people look at incels as less than human, that this realistic look at the mind of one would shake up a lot of readers. Plus, the pervert trope is so common in manga and anime, that this route would be a breath of fresh air to people who want to see something new in the narrative, like myself. But that's never going to happen, because Horikoshi just sees the character as an outlet of his own perverted nature. So Mineta's just gonna be stuck in limbo forever as the fandom's punching bag and Class 1A's night terror. I said fandom's punching bag, because the reason I started thinking about this actually comes from my delve into MHA fanfics. A solid 90% of fan writers just exaggerate his flaws to a ridiculous level or just expel him outright. Some of them even go as far as to throw him in with the League of Villains with zero explanation. This is the other portion of the wasted potential I was talking about at the beginning. When you're the author, and you're the one calling the shots, you are free to write whatever story you want. But I, as a critic, challenge you to actually do something with him. It doesn't have to be my idea, just something to make his character more interesting. And something that doesn't insult the reader's intelligence as well. He's a teenager. He needs help, not prison. I mean, the same kind of goes with Bakugo, but this video ain't about him. This video isn't very long because I don't need 15 minutes of filler and circular arguments to make my point. I admit that my older videos could prattle on a bit, but I didn't sign up to YouTube for the ad rev or the overcomplicated presentation. For future reference, if I have a long video, it's because I had a lot to say about a topic, and if it's short, it means that I got my point across in a concise manner. Neither is technically better or worse. I'll always try to tell you guys exactly what I think and make content that I think you'll like as much as I do. No boring extra stuff thrown in. If you're like me and appreciate that kind of honesty, please subscribe for more content like this. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.